Hi guys, it's Stephanie. So I'm doing a collective reading for the new moon in Virgo. I was doing so many readings this morning, both for the channel and personal readings, and everything that I was downloading was just so full of good stuff. So I kind of want to do one for the collective to see what's coming through, what you should be aware of for this particular new moon. I am recording this the day of or the night of the new moon. So we're paying attention to details. We're paying attention to things that we may have overseen or things that we haven't really been paying attention to. We've got two cards coming out, Queen of Cups and Five of Cups. So there's something that you are grieving, something that you are mourning the loss of, or maybe something that you're just stuck on in a negative way. I feel like some of you, you may have had your heart broken. You may have gone through something difficult that just was leaving you some type of way. But with the Queen of Cups, it's like, nurture yourself. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to baby yourself, essentially, when you are going through certain feelings, when you are feeling a certain way. And I was getting a lot of emotional downloads this morning, both good and bad. Some of them were very much that of heartbreak, and some of them were of like opening up the heart. I love the quote, and I forget where it's from. Your heart, it's not broken, it's just growing. It's like popping out of its shell because it's growing, you know, like a seed sprouting. We have the 10 of Wands reversed, and I love this. I've been getting this a lot. Anybody who's been having a hard time, your times are about to get easier. Your times are about to get easier because in understanding how you feel and understanding why you act a certain way when something happens, you're learning how to make things easier for you. We have the 6 of Cups. I wanted to come out reversed, but we're dealing with childhood wounds here, or we may be dealing with maybe somebody who's being childish, or maybe our own actions, our own emotions could have been a little bit childish, but we are definitely healing childhood wounds that we didn't realize were there. We have the 7 of Pentacles, achievement. But what I'm hearing is that you're not afraid to put in the work here to better yourself. We're not afraid of self-improvement anymore. We also have 9 of Swords, anxiety. Yeah, for some of you, you could have had some sleepless nights. You could have had bouts of insomnia. I feel like even if you didn't understand why, it's because you haven't processed emotions that maybe at night when your mind is still, when things are, you know, when you're about to go to sleep, you don't realize that you're feeling a certain way and you have to really think about it. A lot of people don't want to do this. Last card we have is the Hermit, seek truth. Hermit is a card of introspection. We are looking deep within ourselves. And I feel like a lot of you, it's also Virgo. This resonates with the sign of Virgo in the tarot. So we are definitely looking within ourselves and focusing on ourselves. We're focusing the attention on why we are the way we are. It's like, why do I act that way? Why do I think that way? Why do I feel that way? Back of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. I do feel like somebody will be helping you out with this. This is going to be somebody impartial or somebody who's not a really close friend. Somebody who can see things rather detached, very logically. And I feel like this is going to help a lot because they're going to bring a sense of practicality and logic to the situation where you have been either overly emotional or not emotional enough. I feel like you could be on either end of the spectrum, but regardless, it's a way of living that cannot sustain itself anymore. Let's get some gem cards. So what do we have for the collective for the new moon right now? But this is all good stuff. This is all healing. This is all growing. This is all for your betterment. We have Iolite, calibrate your inner compass. Like I said, oh, this one's coming out as I say that. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Are the things you are feeling, do they align with how you are? Are you listening to your heart? Are you listening to your intuition? Or are you listening to everybody else about how you should be behaving, how you should be feeling? This would be somebody, because I'm getting an example of somebody who doesn't know how to feel, so they go to somebody and ask them, is it normal for me to be feeling this way? When the truth is, nobody can answer that for you. They can provide some insight, but the right people will not answer that for you. They will give you the clues and the keys and the advice for you to answer that for yourself. We also have selenite. Oh, I like this stone. Cleansing your energy field. Some of you could be doing some energetic cleansing. Some of you could be cleansing your body, your aura, maybe even your house. When you clean your house, sometimes you clean your energy. And I actually have it right here, a little palm stone, selenite palm stone. It usually comes in sticks, but I don't have a stick on me. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I have this, I got a big one actually. I got this one right here. So yeah, just cleanse yourself. You could use it with crystals. You could do it with maybe sage, whatever you need to cleanse the aura. But of course, you could take it more literally and actually do like a very spiritual cleansing bath. And then back of the deck, we have citrine. Tackle that to-do list. Not surprised, because Virgo is not one to just sit around. Virgo heals by doing, whether that's by doing chores, doing stuff for yourself, exercising, making a healthy meal. Virgo heals, Moon in Virgo specifically, heals through bettering the self, practicing good health, good hygiene. And then I want to do a few more cards. So one way to nurture yourself, one way to heal could be physically through actually doing something good for the body, good for the soul, mostly body, because Virgo is an earth sign. So let's get one more, well, a few more cards from the archetype deck. Some of you could literally be healing, especially for those of you who have gotten into any kind of physical thing. If you have like an illness, I know some people have been getting sick lately, or some people have been getting into accidents and your body is healing. This happens so that you could really look inwards and see if you are resonating with the person you're becoming. We have the Father. Not surprised. I was getting, because you were talking about childhood wounds. This could have something to do with either your own father or your father's side of the family, something that comes from that particular thing. If you had a difficult relationship with your father, this could also be the case. Regardless, we are talking about the masculine here, the masculine side, that side of yours that feels the need to go after everything. This is active energy. This is go-getter energy. It's time to take a step back and allow things to come to you. We also have the womb. Oh, okay. So now we have an aspect of the mother here, something that sometimes we internally take things from our mother when we were in their womb. Like whatever they were going through, their experiences, they can be passed down to us, which is why it's so important for pregnant women to be in positive energy as much as they can be, of course. But this is something about something that happened in utero, and or you could be about to create something that will really help you out with this. Because the womb, I'm thinking of you creating something. This is our creative factory. And we have the village. Don't be afraid to seek help from those around you. Because even though we have the hermit here, and that's introspection, don't be afraid to allow people to give you good advice. And you will know what this good advice is because you will resonate with it. You will feel at peace with it. It's not going to be something that feels overbearing, or even this advice will not feel judgmental. It's going to feel light. It's going to feel good. Back of the deck, we have the warrior. Yeah, you don't give up. We don't give up here. We're all warriors in some way, shape, or form. But right now, we really need to take a step back and see what it is we can adjust about ourselves so that we can go forth and conquer, seize the day, take on everything. I feel like, and I was getting this analogy earlier. It's like the sports player who's been benched, and because they've had some sort of injury and they want to get back out there, it's like, no, you have to sit and heal. Because if you get back out there with that injury, it's only going to be worse for you. That's what I'm seeing. But you can take this in a more internal basis and a more emotional basis. It's like if you're hurting, if you are still healing, if you're still processing something, it's not time to act because you are still trying to figure yourself out. And once you do, you will know when it's time because you won't think twice about it. But right now we're thinking twice, 3 times, 4 times. It might be time to take a rest and really look at yourself. But this is what we have for the new moon in Virgo. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I love this energy. I can tell a lot of you are going to be very different people going forward with the rest of the year. So don't be surprised if you do massive changes from here on out. But this is all I have, guys. Take care.